let's go ahead and get straight into it, Capricorns. This is going to be for December 12th through the 15th. I'm going to be using all brand new decks today, which is super exciting. We're going to get some fresh new energy going. But if you want to know what decks I'm using, I'm just going to tell you now because I know you guys are going to want to know. This little baby right here is the Swatches of Chakra deck by Kaleidodope, excuse me. This tarot deck that we're going to be using towards the end of the reading is the Life is a Board Game Tarot by Kaleidodope. We're also going to be using the Price of Love Oracle here. And then the only deck that's not by Kaleidodope is the Prism Oracle that we're going to be using. This is by Aesthetic Magic. So let's go ahead and get started. Any information you need will be listed in the description. Capricorns, what's going on for the 12th through the 15th of December? And your season's about to come up. I hope you guys are excited and ready for your solar return. Because I already know Capricorn season is going to be bringing some stable energy around. So let's see what's popping for you guys. So we have growth, we have rejection, and we also have finances. So a lot of red already. A lot of red. So Spirit is saying to me, you need to make sure that you're controlling your anger. Where certain people may be trying to trigger you, trying to bring certain or invoke certain emotions out of you, you need to make sure that you're not allowing people to take you there, okay? Especially if you've given this individual way too much of your energy already. Okay, I'm also getting the energy of you guys like stepping into a space of allowing yourself to grow. And a lot of you are realizing that where you may have been blocked off in your heart chakra when it comes to romance and connecting with people, it's like you're starting to feel like you're open and that you're ready to connect on a deeper level. Spirit is saying when you tap into that passion, that drive that you guys have, and you have fun, that's when you allow manifestation to happen naturally within your life. The worst thing that you could do is try to force manifestations to just happen, like, you know, finding new love or your finances shifting. Like those things happen via you kind of falling in line with those manifestations on an energetic level and also on a physical level. Speaking about on a physical level, Spirit is saying you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself health-wise. And like I was saying, on an emotional level so that you guys can put your best foot forward. Now, the first card's going to represent the present energy. I have the Darkest Before Dawn Way, and we have the 10 of Swords. Interesting. So what's happening here? You guys have gone through the worst. Spirit is saying the worst has happened. Now you guys are stepping into the Ace of Swords energy because you guys already know after the 10 of Swords, we're right back to the 1. Okay, so sorry, I'm like really digesting how these colors are like coming through. We have a lot of like magenta. I think that would be the color that I'm seeing here, and also red. So it's like, but anyways, going back into this, Spirit is saying you need to listen to yourself on an intuitive level, especially with things that are ending around you. The worst thing that you could do is kind of feel bad in removing yourself from those situations when intuitively you're being led to remove yourself anyways. Okay, why is the Ten of Swords here as the current energy? Oh my God, the cards are flying. So with the Ten of Swords, some of you are coming to a point of like accepting some sort of divorce that's in play or that already happened. Okay, I got some cards that flipped over there, so that's why I see that. I also see some of you are like accepting the fact that a relationship is over if this isn't like a marriage per se, or like the person that you have children with. But overall theme slash lesson, if I could talk, that's coming in during this time frame, we have Watch Me Work, Avenue, the Eight of Pentacles, and the theme is all about getting your life in order. All right, sorting out little inconveniences that may be keeping you from focusing on your birthday and having fun, or like I'm hearing finances as well. Some of you are really busting your behind trying to, put this in place, put that in place so that you can make more money in the new year. You could be also looking at how you could better manage your finances. I'm hearing like credit card bills, or overlooking how your money may be being shoveled out. So those are some things that you're trying to put into practice. Okay. Also, this is you questioning whether or not it's worth you putting work into certain things. So should you work out this relationship? Should you not? Should you work out this family relationship, or should you just let it be? A lot of questioning around those things. But when it comes to love, I have the Strength card. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or Leo could be of interference. If this has nothing to do with the Leo, this has more so to do with power struggles, I'm hearing. Arguments that go too far out of either you or this person trying to protect their ego. Okay. Some of you guys could be dating somebody who's very stubborn and very headstrong and just kind of prideful. I will be honest. You could be trying your best to keep it together when it comes to being in this relationship, especially if you guys have children, or that you guys have been together for a while. But it's taken a lot of personal strength to do so. Okay. Clarifying that, I have the provider of logic and impartial judgment. We have the King of Swords. So a lot of you are trying to get understanding on like what's the most logical way to move with this connection, because you're really not sure. Should you stay? Should you go? Career and finances, I have win or lose way. We have the Five of Swords. There could be work gossip. There could be somebody who's trying to come for your spot. Like say you're a manager there, and you could have somebody who's trying to like find ways to get your position. They could be taking advantage of the fact that you have, for instance, personal stuff going on in your life and you're not able to give 100% to your job. Okay. If not like outside people being the issues, and this is more internal, some of you are like really conflicted because it's like, what you want to do, what the end goal is in terms of your like goals and your desires, but you could kind of go into the space of like negative self-talk or beating yourself down or feeling as if like what you're doing is not good enough. So you want to make sure that you avoid like subscribing to those ways of being. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys could be also slightly distracted by like personal life stuff as well when it comes to career. But advice here, I do have the supporter of truth and protection, which is the Queen of Swords. So this is making sure that you're using a level of logic and you're being honest with yourself. The worst thing you can do is lie to yourself and tell yourself that situations are one way when it's another. The worst thing that you can do is deny yourself of being able to see truth when it's right in front of you and be vulnerable when you're in a space of not really acknowledging truth. So Spirit is saying make sure that you are also setting clear boundaries. that you understand when someone is impeding on your personal boundaries, and understanding that you know what's best for you. Worst thing you could do, though, is subscribe to, like I said, a false narrative. Now, a possible challenge that may happen or come up, we do have overflowing emotions placed, which is the Ace of Cups. So you could be overly emotional, or you could have feelings that you're neglecting. As a whole, you could be feeling some type of way and you're not making it, how do I say this? You could be like not making it clear to your person that you feel disturbed or aggravated by certain things, or like I said, overall, you're busting through with feelings like depression or sadness or just emotions in general that you just choose not to deal with. And when you do, it comes out erratic. Okay. You could also really care about somebody, but you feel like the love that they give you is nothing in comparison to what you give them. Now, last card, what's ahead? I have the weirdly defensive gardens, the Nine of Wands. So yeah, some of you are almost at your wits end. Like when I tell you, you're literally one more wand away from being like, you know what, fuck this, or just being in a place to where there's no return. Okay, it's really this heightened energy of stress that I mainly see coming through with this card. This may be with a fire sign, regardless of the zodiac sign, a relationship, a child giving you a hard time, a marriage process taking a long time, court case. It's like something in your life is dragging and it's literally leaving you super exhausted. And also some of you are addressing the fact that you are slightly a little bit defensive when it comes to love or connecting with people. So that could be an issue as well. If not you, a love interest here. But this is what I see in terms of the energy. I hope I did put things in perspective. I wish you the best of luck and I will talk to you in the next one.